Hi everybody, it's December again, and it's time to say thank you to our customers, our partners and to our employees. And of course, it's time for presents. But not another USB stick or other fancy gadget, as well not for charity. It's time for change. So we have decided for a present with a long-term impact. We want to stop donating and start investing. Investing in new ideas, innovations and people. So we want to stimulate motivation, responsibility and entrepreneurship. So we will support some social projects based on the idea of microfinance. And we want you to follow us on that way. So what's microfinance and how does it work? Microfinance is a provision of financial services to the working poor, primarily in developing countries. It is widely recognized as an effective tool against poverty. The first person who successfully applied the idea of microfinance was the economist Muhammad Yunus, and in 2006 was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to create economic and social development from below. With the provision of small loans, often as low as 50 or 100 euros, microfinance helps the working poor in their efforts to lift themselves from poverty. This happens through their own hard work and entrepreneurial spirit. To give an example, a woman, let's call her Rachel, wants to open a cyber cafe in Nairobi. She needs 1,000 euros to buy a computer, a printer and a photocopier. This will attract customers to her business. She introduced herself and her idea on an online microfinance platform where people like you and me can lend her money. As soon as the cyber cafe runs successfully and she can make a living out of it, she will pay her loan back. Now you might be wondering, why don't they just go to a bank? That's because banks usually don't give credits to poor people, who don't even have enough money to open a savings account, or people who can't read and thus are not able to complete the necessary paperwork. Or the banks charge interest rates up to 40%. So here's a gap where people like you and me can jump in to help. So that's the whole principle of microfinance. And no, it's not a charity, it's not about alms, it's about investment. Borrowers are treated like business people and want to be. And by the way, most of the entrepreneurs are women. Why do we support national and international microfinance projects? As a company that truly believes in the Web 2.0 movement and the democratization of the internet, we were thrilled to hear about the potential of online microfinance platforms. We believe that the internet enables transparency and open communications. We believe that trust enables partnerships beyond national borders. And we believe that nobody should be held back on their idea to start a potentially successful business simply because a major financial institution thinks he or she is not credit worthy. That's why we don't just give a donation to some charity. We would like to make an investment that makes an impact and that grows over time. So we will reinvest the money as soon as we get it back, including the revenues we make from the interest rates. So it's not us enriching ourselves, it's us enriching more and more people over a long period of time. This makes microfinance a win-win situation. Some call it banking for a better world. We call it taking responsibility as a global company. And we totally agree with Kofi Annan when he says, the great challenge before us is to address the constraints that exclude people from full participation in the financial sector. Together, we can and must build inclusive financial sectors that help people improve their lives. Keeping this in mind, we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.